Is it really the problems, the challenges that we face in life that prevent us from reaching higher, going further, pursuing our goals and our dreams? Is it really the challenges, the brick walls that we face, the curveballs that prevent us from succeeding? Not really. The reality is people don't succeed, one, predominantly because they give up. And what motivates people to give up? It's a strange way of expressing that, motivate to give up. What encourages people to think that they can't become this next version of themselves? It's usually because there's a problem in front of them that seems overwhelming. They don't think they have the know-how, the skills, the tools. They don't think that maybe they have the financial resources to get to that spot. And then you put all of those challenges together and people just simply decide, that's not for me. Sometimes it's purely a fact that it is not meant for you. You're running up the wrong alley. And even though you've invested several years pursuing a certain path, sometimes you do have to let go and reverse and take another path. But ultimately, all those decisions are determined by where your mindset is at. The more equipped you are to problem solve, to leverage your resilience, your determination, the bigger the odds that you will then find answers and solutions to the problems. That taps into creativity. Creativity is not a skill or a talent that most people have been programmed since childhood to think that, well, I can't draw, I can't paint, therefore I'm not creative. And they deny the rest of their adult life of this superpower that we all have. Creativity is the ability to problem solve, find answers, come up with new ways to do something, new ideas. And the more you tap into your creativity, you will find that your confidence will boost exponentially, because you know, no matter what challenge is put in front of me, I'm going to find a way to overcome it because my creativity is going to enable me to do that. Creativity is a very powerful thing. Lawyers are creative in the courtroom. It wins them cases that maybe they shouldn't, because all the evidence is in place showing a certain decision is going to be made by the judge or the jury. Yet, however, they are able, through their creativity, to navigate those challenges. And you can do the same in your life. You can overcome all and any challenges, but you need to have the right mindset. And a part of that mindset, of course, is determination, perseverance, all those cliche words. But the other key component to overcoming your challenges is purely creativity, stimulating your creativity, inspiring ideas, having the confidence to turn that you know that if there's a brick wall in front of me, I've got 10 options to get around or over or even through the brick wall. But it all has to do with your ability to be creative and to see beyond the limitations. As a life coach, as a speaker, as an author, my objective is to help people, give them tools and answers and solutions that enable them to become who they want to become. I've written 6 books. This is one of the books. Imagination Will Take You Everywhere. This book is all about tapping into your creative superpower. It will give you the confidence to overcome, to navigate your roadblocks and all the mountains that you're going to need to climb. Imagination Will Take You Everywhere. The title is inspired by a quote from Albert Einstein, and the quote says that logic will take you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. And I firmly believe that through our imagination, and by the way, the imagination is the platform of your problem solving, it is the platform of your resilience, it is the platform of all the ideas that you generate. The dangerous thing about imagination is, for the most part, it's a beautiful thing that opens doors, that elevates our abilities and our self-worth. Imagination also has a flip side to that same coin, that your imagination can take you to the negative world because you start to envision negative outcomes, worst case scenarios. What if this happens and I can't do this? So be very careful about your imagination. It depends how you use it, how you connect with it. And again, it all goes back to your mindset. But if you want to develop your creativity, if you feel that you can't always find the answers and you're stuck, it's a relatively quick read. It's a really interesting through line about a crazy, insane incident that happened at Cirque du Soleil during the creation and formation of Mystère. Earlier on, I mentioned how sometimes you've been traveling down a certain path for a long time, and because you've invested so much time going down that path, it's almost impossible to decide brakes, reverse, or U-turn to take another path. This one incident at Cirque du Soleil, this was the night before the opening of Mystère. It was December 24th, 1993, the night before opening, the premiere, Christmas Eve. Something absolutely amazing happened that changed the trajectory of Cirque du Soleil as a company. I was honored, privileged to witness this insanity, you might consider it, but it was just poetically courageous. And since that incident, it has allowed me to think about life, about taking risks, about reversing and taking a completely different course in life, a different direction. It empowered me exponentially. And I firmly believe that the knowledge, the information in this book will help you along your journey and help you tap into your superpower. So that's what the book is about now. Just a quick, I guess, kind of a form of a warning or a heads up. They're actually both of these books. So I've talked about this one, Imagination Will Take You Everywhere. This is more personal. This is about you as an individual, about you overcoming your personal challenges. The mindset will enable you to thrive, even when it comes to relationships, because you will have the ability to adapt, pivot, change. It opens your mind to different ways of thinking. So by opening your mind, it opens doors. So that's the personal development one. This is the business version. It's called Innovation Mindset. This one now is focused on leadership, company culture, and business. So you don't need to buy both. If you are in a position of leadership, then I would recommend Innovation Mindset. This has more actionable tools that will be implemented in terms of shifting company culture, inspiring new types of policies, new business approaches, strategies, streamline policies and systems and things like that. So Innovation Mindset, Imagination Will Take You Everywhere. The through line is the same. It is the Cirque du Soleil, that one amazing Cirque du Soleil story that I expressed earlier about shifting on a dime at the last minute, because that takes courage, but it can save the day. Imagination Will Take You Everywhere, personal development, innovation mindset, professional and business development.